I studied a form of healing in my early 30s. It was the height of the AIDS epidemic in New York. It was a very messy time. And I had just sort of gone from this place of atheism into a place of believing there was something much more. I'd had an experience that left me seeing lights around people. So I studied healing as a way to get context for that. And then when I was working as a healer, sort of quietly, you know, when I wasn't teaching college or writing plays, which was my work then, I was developing. So when I had my hands on people, I found that I began to hear things for them, which was the energy itself was extremely palpable. And I was raised an atheist. So I needed to either, you know, feel it, see it, hear it. I needed to have something experiential. And I could feel that energy until my guides dictated their first book through me, which took about 2 weeks. It was called I Am the Word. There's a place in the new book, they say nothing is real, and I went, okay, they unpacked that. And then later they said everything is real, and I hit the ceiling because I thought that they were contradicting themselves. And in fact, they weren't. They were bringing through a gorgeous teaching that I happened to get in the way of, and they had to sort of talk me down from the roof for about 4 minutes of the new book because I thought, okay, they're not making any sense. So the good news is I get to inquire. The bad news is, for me, is that I get to inquire. Because in a way, I get in the way, but you see, I don't get in a way that stops the teaching. And what I've been told by people who are familiar with the work or read the books is that my questioning is a help to them. When I channel, I whisper the words as they come and repeat them. So there's a repetition that's involved. It takes a little bit for people sometimes to get used to it. It's not extraordinarily graceful, but that seems to be how I'm worked with. Sometimes when the energy is very, very high, it comes through direct, and sometimes, and well, fairly frequently now with a bit of an accent. But that's how I channel. So if I do go into channel and you're new or you haven't seen me before, this might be helpful information. Right. So you go, what's this man doing, saying everything twice, and turn it off.
Because you hear it, or
the dictation is the whisper. The whisper is the transmission itself, and then it's almost like it fills me twice.
Right.
And now the whisper isn't loud enough to be heard in most cases. I'm mic'd now, so it may be in this space. But the whisper's the transmission, the repetition is for the student. And as that's going, they're getting ready to deliver the next phrase. So what I'm really doing, you can imagine somebody sitting there reading ticker tape and really, really, really fast. When I'm channeling, I don't know what the next phrase is going to be. I just know what I'm getting in that moment. And I'm just trying to keep up with it.
Now the times you exist in, now the times you exist in are vastly changing. The requirements for change, and the requirements for change are being brought to you, in ways you may attend to, and the requirements for change now, and the requirements for change now are to align to your own true selves, and not to create in fear, and not to create in fear. And you are cowards, you see. And you are cowards, you see, when you are fearful. When you are fearful, when you are a coward. And when you are a coward, you are not acting in your divine worth. You are not acting in your divine worth. And now Paul is in the background getting worried. You call them all cowards. Time to go home. There goes my life. We like the illustration. Because we are telling you what you are not. Because we are telling you what you are not. You are not cowards. You are not cowards. The truth of who you are is courage. Is being, is in awareness, is in awareness of the vastness of the divine as you,